Good morning and welcome back. The homeless can now legally camp on sidewalks in Austin, Texas. Tent cities already popping up in major cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco.
But now the homeless crisis is so bad that the president is considering taking action. So is that a good idea? Attorney Jim Breslo joins us now to react. Jim, what do you think?
Well, you know, he was responding to a question by Tucker Carlson, a very obvious question considering how much homelessness has been in the news from California, and getting his thoughts on it. And I think that the president gave his honest opinion about it, that it's really a horrible thing. It makes our country look bad. It's sad for the people that are on the streets. It's sad for the communities. And he would love to do something about it. And I think that's in the president's nature, that he likes to tackle problems. But this is one that I think that he should leave alone. California is the wealthiest state in the country. It is the highest tax state in the country. It has no excuse for not having properly addressed this problem. President Trump has delivered a great economy, historically low unemployment. California has no excuse for not fixing this problem on its own.
Well, let's hear from the president what he has to say, and then we'll talk after this.
We cannot ruin our cities. And this is the liberal establishment. This is what I'm fighting. We're looking at it very seriously. We may intercede. We may do something to get that whole thing cleaned up.
So we'll see what he ends up doing, not doing. You say he shouldn't get involved. But in the meantime, let's talk about this. One of the changes to the city ordinances is to help decriminalize homelessness. Do you think that in itself needs to be done?
No, I don't agree with that. I think that we've seen in California that the hands-off approach by police, some of it has been court-ordered, has lent to the problem. So the easier you make it, the more that you cater to the homeless and decriminalize it and start providing services. One of the big ideas in Los Angeles is to start paying the homeless for picking up their own trash. Another is let's start providing showers for them and trash collection and bathrooms to make it more comfortable for them. These liberal policies are assuming that it's okay to live on the streets. It's not okay for the people on the streets, and it's not okay for the neighbors. Really, local solutions are required here. Communities need to gather around and need to, one by one, approach these homeless people, find out their situations, and get them placed.
So, Jim, you live in the Palisades in Los Angeles, and you said that your neighborhood actually has decreased homelessness as it's gotten worse in other parts of that city. What did the Palisades do?
Exactly. That's why I'm making this point about local community, because I'm seeing it in my own community. I used to have to step over homeless literally to walk to the beach, and they aren't there anymore. We're down 60% over the last 3 years. It was done without any government solutions. It was done all locally through local contributions in our community. They've raised over $200,000 a year to handle this. They have 2 full-time employees. They make it very clear that the way to address this is you need to engage the homeless people on a daily basis, not a monthly basis, a daily basis. They've reconnected homeless with family members. They've got them into permanent shelters. And this one-by-one approach in the community has worked, and now surrounding communities are starting to look to the Palisades to copy what they've been doing, and this is without any government assistance.
Well, you saw about a minute ago that number on your screen, about 500,000 homeless people in the U.S. each night. Let's take a look at this tweet from Texas Governor Greg Abbott slamming Austin's ordinance, and it says, quote, "Look at this insanity caused by Austin's reckless homeless policy. All state-imposed solutions are on the table, including eliminating local sovereign immunity for damages and injuries like this caused by a city's homeless policy. The horror stories are piling up." Final word, and then we got to go.
Yeah, I think that we all have to recognize that there's 2 issues here. The homeless need help, and neighbors deserve a safe community with sidewalks that are free of homeless people. Those are the 2 goals that sit side by side, and it's okay to pursue both of those goals.
Yeah. And just for reference, that tweet was talking about a car accident where I guess a few homeless people had run across the street and caused a pretty serious accident there in Austin. Hey, Jim, thanks a lot. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.